So I want to tell you about this time. We used to live in an apartment building, and we would always try to be very respectful of the people that lived down below because the walls and the floors were very thin, and so we would like try to make sure that if we dropped something to catch it before it fell and hit the floor, and if it did hit the floor, we'd say apologetically to the floor, "I'm sorry," and so like we tried to be very respectful to the people that lived below us. So then eventually we moved from the apartment to the house, and even though we were still living in, even though we were living in a house, we still acted like we were living in the apartment. We would, try to catch things before they fell, we would walk very softly, and then we would realize that we were not living in the apartment anymore and that it was different, so this is kind of like when people are like try to ask for forgiveness and they keep acting like they haven't been forgiven even though they have, and it's like you need to just relax and you know, let it go. They keep acting like they have not been forgiven, but Jesus really has forgiven you. So that's just as silly as living as if we have neighbors below us when we do not. God is trustworthy, and when we ask for our forgiveness, He gives it. The Lord says, "I will put my laws in their hearts, and I will write them on their minds. Their sins and lawless acts I will remember no more." Hebrews 10:16-17. So you see, you don't have to worry about anything that you've done because, I mean, you can't abuse it. You can't just say, well, I will just do it anyway because God will forgive me even though I'm doing this. You know, you need to still just be respectful and don't just keep doing something over and over just because, you know, oh, God will forgive me and then I can do it again. No, that's not how it works. You just need to keep doing, try to do good, try to keep doing good, and that is what God teaches. So don't let anybody tell you, well, you messed up, so God's going to send you to hell, because that's just not how it works. So, uh, so that's all I have to say about that, just try to live a good life without, temptation and stuff like that, because it's just better.